Art and design, as we all know, contribute real solutions to our everyday lives and create opportunity for economic growth here in Rhode Island. Moreover, I believe that we should be improving collaboration among the different federal agencies that oversee STEM programs, and that's why I've reintroduced a legislation that calls for the creation of a STEM to STEAM Council, which would bring together artists, designers, education, and business leaders in federal agencies to facilitate a comprehensive approach to incorporate art and design into federal STEM programs. Again, I think that this can be a real transformative concept for our state's economy and the economy nationally, and I'd like to think in many ways it's going to start right here in Rhode Island.
Why does STEAM policy matter? It is how America will remain competitive and remain the leader in innovation in the 21st century. Every TV station you turn to, you see a graph like this, the green graph. It's called the bad graph. Things are worse. And people tell you that graph is going to turn around somehow. It's going to come back up. And how will it come back up? It'll come back through innovation. It always has. And how do we make innovation happen? We make it happen through science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. Could it be missing something actually quite important? Missing the arts, the right-brained innovation that has propelled our country, has made us competitive. We will need to inject art into this innovation dialogue to help us remain competitive. We believe that creativity is a right, and that art and design, the way we teach it, the studio practice model, creates innovators, people that can see differently, that can solve problems differently.
The arts is indeed a discipline, but it's also about creativity and it's about innovation and the ability for students to learn how to encounter and recognize novel situations and aggregate all the other pieces of learning that they have and apply it in novel ways. And in the end, it's that kind of mental and intellectual agility that is really going to, I think, transform the success of our students in the post-secondary environments that they're entering, and in the end, the workforce development and economic development that our state, our city, and our country is really striving for.
Art and design integrated with science and technology yields new ways of knowing and new ways of thinking. This is a feature, I think, that the National Science Foundation recognized when they awarded Rhode Island the second track of the EPSCoR agreement. And when they did that, they basically required that RISD participate along with the other 9 institutions. Our role at RISD is to explore more closely the role that design and arts can play in scientific research.
Imedica is a medical device development company that develops products and systems for the largest, most sophisticated global device companies in the world. We had our origins at the Rhode Island School of Design with a base in fine arts and industrial design.
Throughout the years, companies like Hasbro, Emissive Energy, ChemArt, UVEX, these are all companies who started with an arts basis but became design-driven enterprises. Every one of them is enabled by STEM. They're not driven by STEM. They're enabled. Design drives. Design is at the top of the business food chain. Everything cascades down. My kids didn't, grow up in grade school saying, I want to be a technical sound engineer. They grew up saying, I want to be a rock star. That is the capture point, particularly in education, that these students need to be identified. Those are the people who are truly changing the dynamic meaningfully, impatiently, consistently over time.